Ya Ali Madad. Al-WAEZ Rai Abu Ali Missionary, Waez number 612.
26th of April, year 2002, by Waez in San Diego, in California, USA. Ya Ali Madad. I'm very happy and glad. After about 12 or 13 years, I have come here, and it's a beautiful Jamaat Khana. At that time, this was not the Jamaat Khana. I don't remember it. Anyway, Mawla bless you all in this world and the next. Fulfill all your good desire and Sukhi Abad Raho. Jirewala एक ज्ञान महारस पीर भणावे सदर दी मरम मन भाई तमे अमीरा सपीवाने आवरे वाला मोमिनो, मौलाना हजरत इमाम सुल्तान मोहम्मद शाह फरमाया, every day, if it is not possible, at least once in a week, if not possible in a week, once in a month, definitely sit in a corner of your house naturally and think what you are, from where you have come, who is your creator, where will you go after your death. These are the things that every Mormon should think over. And Maulana Sultan Muhammad Shah said, this is very, very essential for you. मोमिनो, हम इंसान हैं और हम लोग सुबह से शाम तक जब तक जागते हैं हम सोचते रहते हैं। बहुत सी बातें हम जानबूझ के सोचते हैं, कॉन्शियसली सोचते हैं, लेकिन मोस्टली अनकॉन्शियसली हमारे रिकॉर्डिंग के अंदर जो है ब्रेन में वो आता रहता है। यहाँ तक कि even we dream the things that we don't want to dream. हमारा ब्रेन 24 घंटे चलता है और ये नहीं होना चाहिए। आदमी कॉन्शियसली सोचे बगैर भी सोचता रहता है और ये वेस्ट ऑफ एनर्जी है, मेंटल एनर्जी। इसमें नेगेटिव एनर्जी भी होती है, पॉजिटिव भी होती है और हम लोगों को आराम से बैठ के कॉन्शियसली सोचने का टाइम नहीं मिलता। आज की दुनिया इतनी बहुत हम लोगों को पकड़ गई है कि हमारे पास सिंसियरली रियल पॉजिटिव थिंकिंग के लिए टाइम नहीं है, क्योंकि हमको दुनिया के मटेरियल प्लेजर्स और मटेरियल कंफर्ट्स जो हैं उसकी तरफ हमारा ख्याल ज्यादा चला गया है। खुदा ने मजहब इसलिए दुनिया में भेजा कि वो आराम से बैठ के ये सोचे कि मैं दुनिया में क्यों आया हूं। हमारे पीरों ने हमें इस किस्म की बहुत सी बातें समझाई हैं। Why are we born? Why I have come to this world? And if I have come, where was I before I came? जी कहो रे जीव, a जीव. Jeev is an individual. Sadruddin asks, कहो रे जीव तमें किस कारण आया जी, ना की दी साहेब जी ने सेवा जी। अभी मैंने आपको इमाम सुल्तान मोहम्मद शाह की बात सुनाई 600 वर्ष पहले। फिर सदरुद्दीन भी हमको यही बोलते हैं कि तुम मुझे बताओ, तुम दुनिया में क्यों आए हो, हमें दुनिया में आने का कारण क्या, वजह क्या। और एक ये बात याद रखो, द बर्थ इज नॉट इन अवर हैंड, द सेम थिंग इज दैट डेथ इज ऑल्सो नॉट इन अवर हैंड। नो वन आस्क्ड माई परमिशन दैट आई शुड गेट बर्थ, नो वन विल आस्क मी माई परमिशन when I will die. मौत और जन्म दोनों जो हैं हमारे हाथ में नहीं। तो क्या जिंदगी के अंदर जो कुछ चीज है उसमें मेरे हाथ में कुछ है? आई एम नॉट द मास्टर ऑफ माई लाइफ। हम लोग ऐसा बोलते हैं, आई एम मास्टर ऑफ माई लाइफ। नो, there is someone else, there is another force behind you. All our wishes are not fulfilled. All our desires are not successful. That shows that some supreme power is working behind me, and it is done that what he wants to do. कहो रे जीव किस कारण आया? ए मोमिनो, इमाम सुल्तान ने मुझसे जब फरमाया कि आराम से बैठ के कभी सोचा करो। हम जिस तरह ये सोचते हैं कि मेरे पास बैंक में बैलेंस कितना है, मेरे पैसे कितने, मैंने कमाई कितनी की, इसी तरह से लाइफ वाइज वी शुड ऑल्सो सी द अकाउंट ऑफ अवर डीड्स, अवर एक्शंस। टाइम इज पासिंग. Time does not stop for anyone. Time is working on the celestial movement of earth, sun, moon and other things. It is not in our hand. And slowly, each day, each moment is passing and the duration of our life is being reduced. हर मिनट हमारी जिंदगी का जो पास होता है वो हमारी जिंदगी को शॉर्ट करता जाता है. वी आर हेडिंग स्लोली ग्रेजुअली टुवर्ड्स द लास्ट डे ऑफ आवर लाइफ, दैट इज डेथ. वी आर गोइंग टुवर्ड्स दैट. हमारे पास जो टाइम है वो हमारी लाइफ है और हमें ये सोचना चाहिए कि मैं अच्छा आदमी हूं या बुरा आदमी हूं. टेक स्टॉक ऑफ योर थिंग्स. तो इस तरह ये सोच के जब इंसान को पता लगता है कि नहीं कोई सुप्रीम पावर है सही. बहुत बरस पहले 1962 में कॉन्गो गया था और कॉन्गो की जमात जो थी बड़ी लवली जमात थी उस वक्त. बुजुम्बुरा की बात करता हूं और वहां से मेरी प्लानिंग ऐसी थी कि वर्ल्ड ट्रिप पे जाना. तो मैं और मेरी वाइफ हम लोग शाम के 4 बजे की प्लेन में फ्रॉम बुजुम्बुरा टू कैरो. हम लोग छोटा प्लेन था DC-8, 2 सीट इस तरफ 2 सीट इस तरफ, 40 आदमी थे. 4 बजे हम बैठे, प्लेन निकला, 1 घंटे के अंदर अंदर अंधेरा हो गया. हम दोनों मियाँ बीवी ने तस्बीहां निकाली और हमने दुआ पढ़ना शुरू की। दोनों दुआएं पढ़ी, पंजा लिया, शाजो दीदार किया, तस्बीह निकाली, दुआएं मांगी। बाय दैट टाइम जो टाइम हो गया डिनर का, तो डिनर सर्व हुआ। डिनर पूरा हुआ, हम लोग आराम से बैठ गए। एल के उस तरफ एक आदमी हमें वॉच करता था। जब बिल्कुल शांति हो गई, डिनर खा लिया, लोग भी आराम से सोने की तैयारी करते थे, तो उसने मुझे नॉक किया है बहुत पोलाइटली। एक्सक्यूज मी सर, आई एम सॉरी टू बॉदर यू। इट्स ओके। वर यू प्रेइंग? मैंने कहा यस, वी वर प्रेइंग। सो यू बिलीव इन गॉड? I said, yes, I believe in God. Does God exist? I asked him, you don't believe in God? He said, no sir, I don't believe. Can you tell me something about it? I said, well, if you don't believe in God, what can I say? It is your own personal matter. No, please tell me something. ये जाहिर करता था कि he was confused about it. I said, tell me, are you going to die one day? Of course, everyone has to die. So, when you will die, and you do not believe God now in your life, so after death, you found, or you will find, that God was there. You had it. He will kill you. बजाय इसके के हंसे, वो सीरियस हो गया। बोला, if you believe him now and after that you find that there was no God, you don't lose anything. So don't you think it is better to believe rather than not to believe? सोचता रहा। पॉसिबली 20-25 मिनट के बाद मुझे फिर कहता, एक्सक्यूज मी सर, सॉरी टू बॉदर यू। ओके, you have put me on track. I think it is better to believe in him rather than not to believe. If you believe now and after that you find there was no God, doesn't matter. But if you don't believe now and after that you find that God was there, so naturally he will punish you. एक सोचने की बात है। इंसान जो है ना वही सोचता है। Only certain intellectual animals, some animals have intellect in a very lower form, जैसे कि lion, elephant, horse, monkeys, they also think, but not like man. Man is a super animal. God has given to mankind certain elements and attributes of his own self. God is merciful. Man has this tendency of mercy. God is forgiving, so man also has the same attribute. To some extent are there. Man is loving his children, God also loves his creation. कहने का मकसद ये है कि हम लोगों को ये सोचना चाहिए कि मैं राइट पाथ पे हूं, मैं इस्माइली बना, मेरी उम्र 83 इयर्स की हुई, मैं सोचता हूं मैं इस्माइली बना, आज मुझे 83 इयर्स हुए। Have I achieved any benefit from my religion? आप में से किसी की उम्र 20 बरस की है, 40 बरस की है, 60 बरस की है, जितनी आपकी उम्र है इस वक्त, इतनी उम्र में इस्माइली मजहब में से आपको कुछ मिला? और अगर नहीं मिला तो यू हैव वेस्टेड ऑल योर लाइफ। मजहब में से, इस्माइली मजहब में से क्या मिला? सोचो। हम लोग हसद करते हैं, ईर्ष्या करते हैं, गीबत करते हैं, झूठ बोलते हैं, बदनजरी करते हैं, बदियां बुराइयां करते हैं, फरेब करते हैं, तमाम तरह की मिस्टेक्स करते हैं। और अदर साइड, हमारी जो पॉजिटिव साइड है वो बहुत वीक और थोड़ी है। क्या ये मजहब ने हमको ये सिखाया कि मुझे 40 बरस, 50, 60 बरस की मेरी उम्र के अंदर मैं कहां पहुंचा? थिंक, कहो रे जीव तुम्हें किस कारण आया दुनिया में? व्हाई यू आर हियर? जब इंसान को यह चीज मिलती है ना, तो सोचने से उसको क्लिक होता है कुछ, समथिंग एज इंस्पिरेशन, और खुदा उसको गाइड करता है। जीसस बाइबल में बोलते हैं कि द डोर विल बी ओपन टू दोज हु विल नॉक इट। दरवाजा खुलेगा, उसको नॉक करो। तो ये जो कॉन्शियस का दरवाजा है बंद है। जब आप इसको नॉक करो, सोचो 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 सोचो, खुदा के लिए सोचो, खुदा की बात सोचो, अपनी रूह के लिए सोचो, अपनी मौत का ख्याल करो, मौत के बाद क्या होगा हमारा। ये सब पहले से अगमचेती करने से हमारा दरवाजा खुल जाएगा। खुदा देखता है कि ये नॉक कर रहा है, ये ढूंढ रहा है, तो जो ढूंढता है उसको खुदा देता है। हमको पता लगेगा, हमारी कॉन्शियंस जाग जाएगी, फिर हमको मालूम होगा मेरी बदियां बुराइयां कितनी हैं, मुझे मालूम होना चाहिए। एडमेंसी यानी स्टबर्ननेस, ईगो, सेल्फ वर्शिपिंग, अपने आप को, जिस तरह हम खुदा की पूजा करते हैं, ऐसे बहुत से लोग हैं कि वो अपने आप की पूजा करते हैं। इसको बोलते हैं सेल्फ वर्शिपिंग। ऐसा आदमी दुनिया के अंदर कि जो अपनी पूजा करता है और खुदा तक जानता नहीं। अपनी पूजा कौन करते हैं? जिसमें टू मच ईगो होए, मैं। वो आदमी बर्बादी की तरफ जाता है, वो प्रोग्रेस नहीं करेगा। उसके अंदर रूहानियत नहीं है मगर छुपी हो, उसने डेवलप नहीं की। इन तमाम चीजों में से जब इंसान सोचता है तो उसको ख्याल आता है कि एक सुप्रीम वन है कि जो सबका मालिक है, उसके पास हम जाके अपना अकाउंट्स देंगे। खुदा एक है। God has no form. God has no physical body. He is nothing like anything, or nothing is there like him. ये सुप्रीम गॉड जो है ना, वो है, उसकी इंडिविजुअलिटी है, वननेस, यूनिकनेस। बट वेयर इज ही? अब ढूंढो उसको। Don't think that he is a man like us, because he has no form. So what is he? He is light. Is like this light? No. This light is material light. But that light that Allah himself says, I'm light of heavens and the earth. That light is nur, what we say. Unfortunately, Arabic word nur cannot be translated into English. The only thing is light with capital L, but that's not the translation. God is wise, intelligent, merciful, most powerful, ever living, never dies, is never weak. And all these attributes that in 99 names of God we find in Quran, are these attributes altogether 100% human? No. The attributes of God are supreme and spiritual, ruhani, nurani. So God is energy. Light has also energy, but that light is different. So all the attributes that we say about God are in that energy, the light, we say Noor. Everything is existing because that He wants it to be existed. If He wants that this should be disappeared, it will instantly disappear. What He wants is done. तो इस खुदा के लिए हमें समझना चाहिए कि what is God. पहले मैंने ये कहा, think about yourself, who you are, what you are. When you have risen in thinking, when you have advanced in thinking, then you will come to know who is God. Mullah Murtazali says, Man arafa nafsahu faqad arafa rabbahu. He who has understood himself, he has understood God. How it is possible that he has understood God because he has understood himself? It is when man sincerely thinks about himself, so he finds that he is weak, insignificant, valueless, like dust, nothing. Man is nothing. It's only the intellect and the spiritual existence that man is really doing marvel. Otherwise, as a physical human being, a man cannot fight with a dog. He will tear him. A 10-inch snake bites him and man dies. Snake is still very big. There may be a fraction of a gram. A mosquito bites man, and within 24 hours he shivers with fever. What is a man? Nimrod was a mighty king. In Quran, Allah has mentioned about Nimrod, about Pharaoh and many other powerful kings. Why he has mentioned it? To give us an example where they are now. Nimrod was so powerful, he could put his two hands in the jaws of a tiger and tear him with his might. Such a powerful man. And people of those days, they bowed before him, believed him as God, and he was also claiming to be God. But a small mosquito went into his nostril, went up in the brain, and there he was trembling. So he was trembling, and he died like that. एक मच्छर ने निमरूद को मार डाला. एक मच्छर. This is God's power. Never become egoistic. Never think yourself too much. Never believe that you can do everything. Believe in God. Eginan Maharas Bane Pi Sadardin. Moman Bhai, come in Jamaat Khana, sip that holy water, and Hazar Joma ne paal podo. Bow down before Hazar Joma, because Hazar Joma, the Imam of the time, he is the holder of the Noor of Allah. In 6 billion people on earth, no one has ever claimed, but Hazrat Imam openly in the interviews and to the media and those people who come to him, he has said, I am the holder of the Noor of Imamat. He has also claimed to be the direct descendant of Prophet Muhammad of Islam. No one has done it. And those people in the past, during Rasulullah's time and after him up to now in 1400 years, Allah, there are 32 people, they claimed falsely that they were prophets. Sorry. And all were destroyed. There is no sign of them. A false thing is a false thing. मैं ये भी कभी कभी कहा करता हूँ जमात को. Let me repeat here to you. In 1400 years, Hazrat Imam's Mubarak holy genealogy, his father, from Ali Murtaza, from Hussein, from Zainul Abidin, all this unbroken line of succession is coming down to Maulana Hazrat Imam in 1400 years. Unbroken line is coming down. अगर मौला जो ये क्लेम करता है कि मैं डायरेक्ट डिसेंडेंट हूं, अस्तगफिरुल्लाह, आई बेग पार्डन, अगर ये झूठा होता तो 1400 बरस तक इसका झूठ चले. A liar doesn't stand every time. This perpetuality of imamat is coming down for 1400 years without any break. All those false claimers died, destroyed. मगर इसकी इमामत चल रही है और कयामत तक चलेगी. मौलाना हज़रत इमाम गादी नशीन हुए, he was hardly 22 years old. And everywhere he was telling, I'm the Imam of the Ismailis. I'm direct descendant of Prophet Muhammad. So एक Italian boy, Hazrat Imam was about 27 years old. एक Italian boy मौला का इंटरव्यू लेने गए, तो उसने सवाल किए, तो मौला को जवाब देते कि इमामत इज परपेचुअल. तो मौला कहती है, सॉरी फॉर माई ब्लंटनेस, suppose you die without leaving any hair? Hazrat Imam smile करके कहते हैं, I will not die until I produce my hair. उसने दावा किया, हालांकि मौला ने उस वक्त मैरिज नहीं की थी. हर इमाम ने ये दावा किया, एवरी इमाम, कि इमामत इज परपेचुअल, विल लास्ट टिल एंड ऑफ दिस वर्ल्ड. अगर इमाम, कोई भी इमाम ने ये दावा किया, if there was any liar in between, this perpetuality, this unbroken descendancy of the genealogy of Maulana Hazrat Imam would have never stayed. He is right and right. He is the truth and supreme truth. और वो कहता है कि क़यामत तक चलेगी. This is absolutely true. 4,000 years ago, Prophet Abraham, he was a prophet, and he was put in a test. Oh Abraham, sacrifice whatever is the most precious or near to your heart. So he thought it was his son, first son, Maulana Ismail. Well, I don't want to just give minute details. God wanted that he should sacrifice his son in the name of God, and he did it. But Ismail was saved. Allah became happy, pleased, and he said, well, I promote you and I appoint you the Imam of mankind. Imam of mankind. He was a prophet. In Islam, there are two offices, a Nabi and a Rasul. A Rasul is also a Nabi and Rasul. There had been 124,000 prophets. 124,000 prophets till the prophethood ended with the death of Rasulullah Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Amongst these 124,000 prophets, there were 114 Rasuls. A Rasul is a prophet who has the authority to change the Sharia. Jesus, Moses, David, Abraham, they were prophets but also Rasul. A Rasul receives a scripture. So Prophet Abraham was a Nabi, also Rasul, but now because he has successfully passed the test, God promoted him to Imamathood. Inni jailuka linnasul imama. I have appointed you the Imam of the mankind. So he asked, O God, also from my progeny? Allah said, yes, this is my everlasting promise to you. I will make Imams also in your progeny, but my promise is not for those who went astray. That means among his progeny, the children of Abraham, there will be prophet. It is only the promise for those or to those who stand absolutely firm and obedient to God. So this is the Imamat Silsila from Abraham until the end of the world. This rassi, this thread or rope of Imamat, this chain will never stop. And for that reason it has come from Ali, from Hussein, from Zainul Abidin to Hazar Imam, and from Hazar Imams, his progeny, and his son will last forever. This is Hazar Jamo. Every time when one Imam leaves this world physically, because physical body is like garment, the original thing is the Nur of Imamat. Nur or Imamat is always there, and Nur is one. Nur doesn't change. Nur doesn't die. Nur doesn't get birth. Nur is never sick. He doesn't eat. He has no demand or other things that normally human life or animal life demands things. He is above everything. That is God. That is God. God has created this, His creation, so He has also appointed managers to look after His creation. There are millions of angels who look after the administration of God. Like we believe that there is an angel, he is a governor of water, and his name is Mikael. So there are many angels. It is mentioned in Quran that God has appointed many governor angels to look after the creation and functioning of the creation. For humankind, there is Imam. Every time Imam is there. And we are lucky that we know who he is. So therefore, Pisaduddin Mahbub says, obey him. And obedience is our religion. Obedience to Mawla Baba. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu atiyu Allah wa atiyu Rasul wa ulil amri minkum. 3 times in a day we recite this ayah in our dua. Obey Allah, obey the Prophet, and one who is in authority amongst you, and that is Imam. Nabi Karim, read sometime the history of the Holy Prophet and Holy Imam Mawla Ali. Read, come to know. Children ask, who is my grandfather, who is my uncle, who is my mama, this and that. And it is the duty of the parents that to teach children about the relationship in the family. Likewise, it is our duty that we must also teach them the history of the Imams and history of our Ismaili Jamaat Satpant. Nabi Karim, he became 63 years old, and he got an intimation that now time is ripe for comeback. So he arranged and announced that he was going to Hajj. That was his last Hajj. And while he was returning from Hajj, Allah ordered him to give the message that he received earlier. And at that time, Rasulullah had, some reports say 140,000, some reports say 120,000. So I take this least figure, 120,000. At least more than 100,000 people were there with him returning from Hajj. So he stopped them at the place known as Ghadir Hum, and he announced that, Ya ayyuha ma'ashar, all people who are gathered here, I told you to believe in one God. They all said yes. I told you to pray. They said yes. I told you to pay zakat. They said yes. So each time he was giving one, whatever he has done for them, item by item, and then said, now time has come that I will return to Allah, and I'm leaving behind two things: my Ahl-WAEZ, my progeny from Hussein, and the Book of God. They will always remain with each other, never separated, the Imamat and Quran, until the end of the world. And then finally he said, for those whom I am master, Ali is their master. So it is an address to those Mu'mineen. He declared Imamat of Ali after him. He will guide them. And he said that my Ahl-Bayt will last until the end of this world. This is the thing, this is the principle that we Ismailis are following. Imamat will last forever. And every time has one Imamah. So therefore Hazrat Imam is always saying, I'm your Imam of the time. Imam-e-Zaman, Hazrat Imam. Sadruddin says, whatever the time and whosoever is Imam in you, obey him. This is our religion. Obey Mawla Baba. If he tells you sit down, sit down. No argument. If you make argument with Mawla Baba, then you do not believe him. This is the bayah, the allegiance that we give to Hazrat Imam. The bayat is tan man dhan gurne arpan kije. Mane vachne karme, in action and thoughts, we obey him. Whatever he says, we obey him. We don't make arguments. We accept it. It may be our weakness. It may be impossibility for any reason that we may not follow his farman, but we don't challenge him. Obey Imam. If he tells you, sit down, sit down. If he says, stand, stand. If he tells you, come to Jamaat Khana every day, come to Jamaat Khana every day. If Mawla Baba tells anything and you disobey purposely, knowingly, consciously, then you are a rebel. You are a rebel against him. And this is the heinous crime, sin, which can never be forgotten. Its punishment is always there. obey Mawla Baba. Our weakness, our helplessness is a different thing which is forgiven. बट हज़रत इमाम का फरमान हर हालत में मानना चाहिए, और ये इबादत है। और इस इबादत से कि मौला का फरमान मानने से हमको रूहानी ताकत मिलती है, रूहानी हेल्प मिलती है, और हमको सक्सेस मिलती है। हमारे दिलों में सुकून और पीस होती है, और दिनों दुनिया के अंदर वी आर राइजिंग स्पिरिचुअली। This is our religion. This is our faith. Maulana Hazrat Imam has made many farmans about our ethics. Jhoot na bolo, never tell a lie. Because a person who is a liar, his mind is working in confusion. In mind he knows it's a lie, but the mind tells the tongue to say no. So there is the yes inside, and the tongue it is no. So this is clash between reality and between fakeness. So who speaks, who tells a lie, is a confused person. His decision is not valid. इसी तरह से अगर इमाम ने कहा है कि किसी के ऊपर जुल्म न करो, किसी के साथ इनजस्टिस न करो, किसी का पैसा मत खाओ, बदनजरी नहीं करो, ग़ीबत नहीं करो, बैक बाइटिंग नहीं करो, तो इसलिए कहा है कि ये तमाम खराबियां जो इमाम ने हमको कही, हमारे पीरों ने कही, हमारी स्पिरिट के लिए, हमारी रूहानी के लिए खराब है। इट्स अगेंस्ट द प्रिंसिपल ऑफ रिलीजन। वी इस्माइलीज आर बातूनी इस्माइलीज, बातूनी पीपल। वी care more for our spiritual life rather than worldly life. This is the message. जिंदारो, मैं आपका थैंक यू करता हूँ। आपने शांति से, सुकून के साथ मुझे सुना, और आपके लिए दुआ मांगता हूँ। मौला आपको, आपकी औलाद को दुनिया में और दीन में सुखी आबाद करे, आपकी चढ़ती करे, तंदुरुस्ती देवे, नेक उम्मीद पूरी करे, सिरातुल मुस्तकीम के ऊपर मजबूत रखे, आफत बलाएं दूर करे, जमीन आसमानी मुश्किलें दूर करे, दसों सुकरीत में पूरा रखे, अपना फरमान बरदार ओबीडियंट बंदा बना रखे, आपकी हर नेक उम्मीद पूरी करे, हर जगह मौला आपको प्रोटेक्ट करे और अपनी प्रोटेक्शन में रखे, हमेशा नेक उम्मीदें पूरी करे। आबाद रहो, सुखी रहो। याली मत